having vital role in any type of conjunctions with Rahu or in Raj Yoga or making Raj Yoga also. Now, first of all is conjunctions. Suppose Jupiter Rahu is conjunct. Sometimes it is called Guru Chandal Dosh. It is only will be there when Rahu is more stronger than Jupiter's. But actually when Jupiter is 12 to 18 degree, Rahu is less or more, then it is a very strong joke for educations, for wealth, for prosperity. Native may be a professor, native may be a doctor, native may be an engineer. Rahu Venus conjunction, this is giving too much wealth to the native, prosperity, in particular Mahadasha, Antardasha. It will be more effective when Jupiter makes aspect on these conjunctions. Similarly, Rahu-Mars conjunction, little bit aggressive, but the native have so much properties that makes native billionaire. When Rahu-Mars conjunction is there, an aspect of Jupiter or Venus is coming, native will be crorepati. Now, Rahu Sun, it is quite different. Rahu Sun, it is the leadership, it is the name and fame, placement in society or in government officers, the native may be. Sun Rahu combination is there anywhere in 9th house, 10th house, 11th house, and aspect of Jupiter is coming. Native may be a very efficient public servants or maybe same type of IAS, IPS officers. So that may be theirs. And Rahu, when combined with Mercury, it gives too much wealth owing to the intelligence of Mercury. Native may be a chartered accountant, native having own farms, native having so much wealth that may be theirs. When Rahu is conjuncted with other planets, there is main point is that aspect of a benefic planet makes the conjunction effect more strong. Sometimes what happens, Rahu is not there, Jupiter-Saturn conjunction is there, and Rahu is posited strongly, like Jupiter-Saturn conjunction in 2nd house, and Rahu is posited in 10th house, then makes the Raj Yoga. Native gives too much wealth. Or Rahu is posited in 11th house, and Sun Mercury is posited in 4th house. That is also making a Raj Yoga. So, Rahu on conjunctions, it converted to Raj Yoga also. That conjunction also gives important in giving wealth, prosperity, honor, rewards, etc. But when it is converted to Raj Yoga by the aspect of benefic planet, that benefic effect increases so much compared to the simple conjunctions. Now, Rahu also makes himself or herself yoga. That means Rahu, when placed in the Kendra houses, 1, 4, 7, 10 in Kalpurusha Kundali, or 5, 9 in Kalpurusha Kundali, making Raj Yoga. So Rahu itself makes Raj Yoga, or it can support in forming Raj Yoga. So Rahu is very important. In our journey, we are also going from 1st house to 2nd house, 3rd house, 4th house, up to 12th house, how Rahu gives the effect to the native. And in the last, we take 3 or 4 charts of famous person as example chart. Coming to the charts from 1st house to 12th house, how it converted. Already we discussed conjunction and Raj Yoga. Raj Yoga already the Kendra point 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 7, 10 in Kalpurush Kundali, or also the trine 1, 5, 9. Rahu gives Raj Yoga. And Rahu also makes Raj Yoga with 10th house, 11th house, and on conjunction aspected by Jupiter. We already discussed it. Now, the first house Rahu is posited. First house Rahu, it is in the chart of Mozart. Rahu is very intelligent person. Rahu having so much desire in life to get the highest point. Its desire is so very high that just like Mozart, we are think about. In the first house, it is the self-deed, it is the self-expression, it is the appearance, it is the personality. When Rahu is posited here, personality will be changed. Native will be too much intelligent, having too much self-desire in his mind to become a great person or to achieve the target of life. So Rahu in first house, when it is positive, giving very good effect. Now coming to the second house. Second house Rahu, it is in the chart of Lionel Messi. Second house Rahu. So much energy is there. Second house actually the house of family, wealth, finance, speech, it is the food habit, all are there. When Rahu is posited in second house, generally native become very wealthy. When the Rahu is positively posited in second house. So many persons is there like Hrithik Roshan also have second house Rahu. Second house Rahu give the native to bring wealth or to get into the highest status of life. So native have some extra skill that will be revealed when the Rahu in second house is there. But it should be positive. It should not be under malefic conjunction, papkattari, malefic aspect. Then that effect not be there. That should be moderated. Now coming to the third house. When Rahu is coming to third house actually it is the house of communications, house of skill, house of willpower. That means first aim. It is also the courage, the creativeness, all are there. And Rahu is coming here. The creative power increases. And if Rahu is positive, native become a great footballer. Native may be a great cricketer. Native may be a great writer also. But if Rahu is negative or under papkattari or under malefic conjunction, effect may be moderated, something negative effect may be also there. Now Rahu in fourth house. Rahu in fourth house, sometimes it is called not very good, but if Rahu is positively posited in fourth house, then it all the desires of happiness Rahu will fulfill. That means luxury, vehicles, car, natives, mother care, all will be theirs. A native friend circle, all will be very good with respect to the fourth house. But condition is that Rahu should be positive. To make the Rahu positive, we already told, native should be change in behavior, change in attitude and change in lifestyle. Then Rahu maybe changes. So Rahu remedies to be also adapted if there is some extent Rahu goes to negative effect. In the fourth house Rahu, it is the Amir Khan, the great celebrity actor of Bollywood. Amir Khan charts, in the fourth house Rahu is there. So he has too much skill and getting so much wealth, prosperity in life. Now coming to the fifth house. Fifth house Rahu is the Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple. So many things of Android phone. The contributor is Steve Jobs. In this house, the fifth house is knowledge, fifth house is intelligence, talent, children, fifth house is progeny, creative power. Fifth house is speculation, business, entertainment, wealth, all are there, higher educations, all are in fifth house. When Rahu is posited here with, if there is no malefic and Rahu is positive, natives' education will be smoothly and get higher education in different universities, different institutions. Natives positive Rahu gives the creative powers, native having so much children, but if Rahu is under malefic, there may be some problems. Rahu gives so much wealth through the trading business. It is the speculation house. Any kind of relationship with the 12th house, strongly, Rahu gives too much wealth here. So, fifth house Rahu gives in a speculation market. Rahu is the main planet of trading. When Rahu is strong, then the native will be master of trading. So he may get so much wealth through crorepati, through the trading business. Native may be wealthy by his talent. He may be a talented celebrity also, like in acting, in athletics, in football, in cricket, native will be in the highest points. So fifth house Rahu when positive gives all positive qualities to the native. Native will be succeeded in his family life, in his professional life. Now Rahu coming to the sixth house. Sixth house is a strong house. Here it is competitions. Here it is competitiveness. It is litigation, rogue, green, repute, that is disease, enemy, loan, all are there. If the native is a doctor or a surgeon or lawyer, it is very helpful for the native to overcome the litigations. Being a doctor, he overcome the disease, etc. Or it is the house of service to the people. If he is a doctor, he serves the people very much. If he is a lawyer, also serve the people. So very good effect is there, provided Rahu is positively posited here. Rahu repayment all loan. Rahu makes the native to crack the competitive examinations. All effect will be there, provided there will be no affliction on the sixth house. Or Rahu should not be anyhow negative. When Rahu gives negative effect, native should read out the Hanuman Chalisa, preferably Tuesday or Tuesday, Saturday, both the days. That will give the positive effect of Rahu. Now coming to the seventh house. Seventh house, when positively Rahu is posited. What is the signification of seventh house? It is the partnership business with foreign countries, foreign link, diplomatic activities with the foreign countries, all are there. It is the house of marriage also, seventh house Lord, mainly the planet of marriage. When Rahu is posited, the marriage process is accelerated when Rahu is positive. After marriage, the native's married life will be happier. Not only that, if native having business or within the country or outside country, that will be very much beneficial. Native may be billionaire and trillionaire. From here, Rahu gives seventh aspect on the first house, fifth aspect on the 11th house, and ninth aspect on the third house. So 11th house of gain, that will be again better, and native gets so much wealth, money through business. First house, native's charishma, native's glamour will be increased, and the third house, the ninth aspect, native's courage, native determination, native's willpower, all will be increased to achieve the target. So seventh house Rahu is very much helpful to the native if it is positively posited here with. There should not be any malefic conjunction or a malefic aspect or affliction any way, then 7th house Rahu gives too much benefit. Now in the 8th house, what happens? 8th house is house of stress, house of struggle, house of transformation, house of inheritance, house of occult, house of astrology. All are there in the 8th house. 8th house also called black house. But it is not so. When Rahu is positively in 8th house, then what happens? The transformation process from rock to heaven, poverty to richness will be accelerated. Natives get every benefit from rock to heaven. Here the native, if Rahu is positive here and aspected by Jupiter, suppose Jupiter in the 4th house, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, give 5th aspect on Rahu, then Rahu gets easily the inheritance property. Rahu is the hidden work in the 8th house like Rahu, CBI, CID, all will be beneficial for the natives. So Rahu in 8th house is very much helpful to the native when it is positive in the charts. Now coming to the 9th house. 9th house signifies the father blessings, teachers, it is the higher learning, distance journey, it is guru, all are there. Spiritual journey is started from here. This house is house of religion, the 9th house. And when 9th house Rahu is positively posited, then native will be very interested or correct the belief system. Native have in every rituals or every belief, native try to examine it. It is acceptable or not. That is coming to the native. So native have some mind that which is logical, that to be accepted. Which is not so logical, native may not be. Here the Rahu if negatively placed, the native may change his religion also. But if Rahu is positively placed, native may be more religious. So in this case, when Rahu is positively placed in the 9th house, native gets foreign education. 9th house signifies foreign education. Native goes to abroad to get professional or other type of education from different universities. So father blessing will be there, father support will be there, native's career will be developed. Provided Rahu is positive here. If Rahu is not so positive, the native have to read out regularly Hanuman Chalisa. Native have to be more spiritual. Native have to be devoid of indulgence, devoid of unfair means. Then Rahu gives the blessings. A native go to the highest point in his life. This house, Rahu gives good effect when it is positive. Native may be a great professors, philosopher, psychologist, child specialist. Native may be here when Rahu is positively placed in the 9th house. 9th house is house of religion, dharma. 10th house is karma. 11th house is Bashana, desire. And 12th house is moksha, liberations. So 9, 10, 11, 12 is very important. Now coming to the 10th house. 10th house Rahu posited generally gives the good results. It makes Rajyogas. 10th house Rahu generally having the leadership tendency, having so much intelligence, having so much energy, vitality in his mind, in his body. So native easily become a famous leader in his society, in his nation, or international level also. So 10th house Rahu is very much benefited if it is positively placed in the 10th house. It is also in the Kalpurusha Kundali Capricorn sign. So friends, house Rahu is posited. 10th house Rahu makes the native famous in name and fame. Natives talent spread throughout the nations when Rahu is positive in 10th house. So many persons is there having 10th house Rahu. Shahrukh Khan in the 10th house Rahu. In the previous 9th house, it is the Joe Biden's 9th house Rahu. It is Bill Clinton, ex-president of USA, 9th house Rahu. 8th house Rahu, it is the Barack Obama, ex-president of USA. Also the film actor, namely, is there a film actor is there having 8th house Rahu, Kapoor, Ranavir Kapoor. 10th house Rahu for Dr. Rajendra Prasad, the first president of India, and both the Shahrukh Khan and Salman Khan having 10th house Rahu. So much leaders have the Rahu in 10th positions. 10th position Rahu, already told, it is the making Rajyog and very much beneficial for the native for his working ability and change of work also. Native may be a leader, may be administrative officers, native may be a doctor or surgeon, all may be there in 10th house Rahu. Now coming to the 11th house. 11th house Rahu, it is another kind of Raj Yoga when 11th house Rahu is posited. Any planet posited in 11th house giving good result. You have positive Rahu and posited in 11th house, and Saturn and Mars is activated. Rahu blessing too much wealth, massive money, massive property, all will be there. If on this Rahu, if Jupiter have the blessings, if Jupiter is posited in 7th house, first, second, third, fourth, fifth aspect on Rahu, then the Rahu's activity will be intense. Native will get so much success or blessings. So 11th house Rahu when give the aspect or taking aspect from Jupiter or Venus or any benefic planet like Mercury, Moon, Rahu gets more benefic effect. So here Rahu, when there is no malefic aspect, malefic conjunction, only the benefic aspect is coming. Rahu gives all-round success here. Relationship with the elder brother, elder sister, or social circle, all will be developed very strong. Only when his Rahu is posited. The famous person, MS Dhoni, ex-cricketer of India, having 11th house Rahu. So Rahu in 11th house is a blessings. Only the other parts charts will be in support, then it will be there. If other part not support, Sun is not properly placed, or Jupiter is not properly placed, or Venus is not properly placed, then may be problem. When the other planets are well placed and Rahu in the 11th house on the aspect of Jupiter, giving so much blessing to the native. Native get all success, profit gain, and fulfillment of all kind of desires. Now coming to the 12th house. Generally 12th house Rahu, it is called intoxicated. Native may be in some type of, maybe alcoholic, maybe drug addicted, it may be. 12th house Rahu generally gives, when it is positive, the path of spirituality, well managed. Rahu is very intelligent. By his intelligence, he can make money management or time management. Maybe attached to it charitable organizations, orphan ashrams, or any type of asylum or hospitalization. Rahu may be great here. Native may invest long-term investment in nursing home or any type of NGO. Those are helping to the society. Then native will be benefited. So here the Rahu gives the native much more sociable and related with his nations or society. So 12th house Rahu is much more benefited. Only negative effect is there when Rahu is negative here with native may be intoxicated with drugs, with alcohol, etc. That should be removed. Any person having 12th house Rahu should be avoid any kind of intoxication or drug habit or alcoholism. Here the 12th house Rahu example is Swami Vivekananda. Then it is Ratan Tata ji. Then Mukesh Ambani. All are having 12th house Rahu. So 12th house Rahu is the sacrifice for the society and for the welfare of the mankind. The first example chart, it is of Hrithik Roshan, great Bollywood actor, date of birth 10th January 1974, time of birth 3:24, and place of birth Mumbai, ascendant is Scorpio, Vrishchik Lagna, and zodiac sign is Cancer, that is Kak Rashi. What is unique in the chart? Here Rahu Dev is posited in second house. Positive Rahu gives him too much wealth, prosperity, good speech, all are there. In second house Rahu, so much wealth. Sun Rahu Mercury combination also giving too much wealth to the native. And second to Rahu, Jupiter is posited. Jupiter Venus conjunction also giving too much good results, so much benefit, wealth, prosperity, talent, all are there. Jupiter Venus conjunctions. Jupiter from here aspecting the fifth aspect on the seventh house and the seventh aspect on the ninth house. Jupiter Moon conjunction at 180 degree. It is Gajkesari Jog. So much wealth is there. Not only that, in the 8th house, Saturn Ketu, too much wealth is there, that is coming from inheritance. So this chart is great, and Rahu is posited in second house with Sun. 7th house Rahu, so many examples there. One of them is Amitabh Bachchan, 7th house Rahu, Nita Ambani, 7th house Rahu. We are taking the chart of Amitabh Bachchan. Year 11th October 1942, date of birth 16, time of birth, place of birth Allahabad. It is Aquarius ascendant, Kumbha Lagna, and it is Libra sign, Tula Rashi, Kumbha Lagna, great chart of Amitabh Bachchan. Here Rahu is posited in 7th house and positively, giving him all types of pleasures from his married life, from his talent, from his business, from his partnership, all are getting benefit. Here, since Rahu is positive, so his married life is very well transferring and enjoy the married life. And up to the age of 80, he is acting in the field of the media. 7th house also related to the purple. So purple's connection still have with the Amitabh Bachchan. And Jupiter is posited in 6th house, being the lord of 2nd and 11th house. So Jupiter is very strong and exalted. So Jupiter, when very exalted, second to Jupiter, Rahu is there. So this is Jeev Karak, then Rahu, then Mercury. So Mars, Sun, Venus. So this chart is very much beneficial for making so much wealth, prosperity, wealth, honor, rewards in life. Since Jupiter Jib Karaka is very strong, second is Rahu, third is Mercury, then fourth, then Sun, then Venus, all are there. Venus is the prosperity. So all journey from 6th house, 7th house, 8th house is coming. And 8th house, 4th planet making Prabodh Rajyog, aspecting second house of wealth. So this is unique chart where Rahu in the 7th house makes the native very much happier, happy family life, also prosperity is there. 10th house Rahu, so many personalities there. We are taking Dr. Rajendra Prasad, first president of India. Then Shah Rukh Khan, great celebrity actor. Salman Khan, great celebrity actor. All having 10th house Rahu. We are taking the example of Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Date of birth 3rd December 1884. Time of birth 8:45. It is place of birth Jiradi. Ascendant is Sagittarius, Dhanu Lagna, and Rashi is Taurus. It is actually Rishabh Rashi here. Rishabh Rashi, Dhanu Lagna, great chart of Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Here, what happens in this chart? The Rahu is posited in 10th house, making the chart very much positive. He is a great political leader and become the first president of India. Not only that, Mercury Mars in the first house, aspecting the 7th house of people. 11th house Venus gives him too much prosperity. And 12th house Sun spread his talent throughout the world. In the 6th house, Moon and Saturn posited is there. That makes so much wealth. And here Moon Sun conjunction is there at 180 degree. Not only that, Jupiter, the main planet, posited in Leo sign, 9th house. And from here, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th aspect on the Lagna, 7th aspect on the 3rd house, and 9th aspect on the 9th house. Makes the chart very strong for wealth, talent, intelligence, all are there. Main factor is 10th house Rahu in the chart of Dr. Rajendra Prasad. 9th house Rahu, so many personalities there. Joe Biden, Bill Clinton, all are having 9th house Rahu. We are taking the chart of Bill Clinton, ex-president of USA. Date of birth 1946. Time of birth 8:53. Place of birth Arkansas. Ascendant is Virgo, Kanya Lagna. And zodiac sign is Aries, Mesh Rashi, Virgo, Kanya Lagna. The great chart here with. In this chart, Jupiter in the 2nd house gives too much wealth, speech, habits, family happiness, all are there owing to Jupiter in 2nd house of Libra sign. From here, Jupiter gives the 7th aspect of Moon, making Gajkeshari Jog. And Rahu is placed in the 9th house, aspecting the 3rd house for courage, for determination, for willpower, for media, for other leadership quality. All are there for 9th house Rahu. And he is very much sensitive about his belief system of religiousness. It is the house of religiousness where Rahu is posited, 9th house. House of fortune also. Now in the Lagna, Venus, Mars conjunction is there giving too much wealth. And Rahu is giving his 5th aspect, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th on Venus Mars conjunction. So he gets a huge amount of wealth, money, prosperity in life. And 11th house, Mercury Saturn conjunction is there. So intelligence is there, Saturn giving too much working ability. And both the planet aspecting the 5th house of talent, he is a great talented president of USA, Bill Clinton. In Bill Clinton charts, we are getting ninth house Rahu. It's very strong in the house of fortune.